Pitch, not afraid to throw. Right by Torrens.
Game 4 of the World Series turned chaotic instantly. Betts moved for a routine catch, but two fans intervened. Umpires ruled quickly and security tossed the culprits out, leaving tension rippling across Yankee Stadium.
He had the home run turned into a double back at Dodger Stadium. And yeah, Betts has that ball in his glove, and this fan literally.
The stadium atmosphere grew heavier. Some fans shouted in outrage, others stared in disbelief. Through it all, Betts remained composed, locked in like a seasoned veteran. Baseball's fiercest clashes often erupt beyond the foul lines.
This with Nelson because he typically doesn't play in the field.
So that's why he needs to be on the jersey. No, I'm just saying, like, that's why.
Even veterans like Nelson Cruz know that baseball finds some pretty strange ways to hand out bases. A swing, a clash, and Adley Rutschman's glove turned the at-bat into a free pass. The Orioles dugout felt the sting as the Nationals quietly took advantage.
I mean, he is so close, right underneath. I mean, that's not even getting long right there by Nelson Cruz.
For Cruz, it was another chapter in a career filled with big moments and unexpected breaks. Plays like this never failed to rattle a catcher's confidence. The scoreboard moved on, but the tension in the park, that was hard to shake.
And a tough one. You lost that one last night.
High pop-up off the bat of Stanton. Infield fly rule is called.
Angel Stadium barely settled before chaos struck. Soto's return path sparked a lot of confusion, turning a routine pop-up into drama. Yankees' momentum collapsed, replaced by disbelief echoing in their dugout.
To make the play. We saw this play the other day. The umpires are going to talk it over.
Aaron Boone was furious and fans knew that meant fireworks. His ejection only added fuel to the fire, leaving Brad Osmus to steer the ship against his old team.
Off of Valdez's glove, and then a wild throw, and then Abreu.
When the Astros and Royals were in Kansas City, Jose Abreu went to instinct rather than the rulebook. That tossed glove was more than a gamble, it was a violation waiting to happen.
It took us 1.5 innings to see something I've never seen before. While Abreu, trying to block the ball from going down the right field line, throws his glove.
For Houston, that could have been a disaster, but they escaped with minimal damage. Plays like this remind fans how fast a game can go from routine to bizarre. It's the sort of moment that lives on highlight reels, not just on box scores.
Two with Drake Baldwin on deck. And Ozuna wouldn't bite at that, and again Torrens able to block it.
Torrens so athletic.
A split-second decision turned into a nightmare for Luis Torrens and the Mets. That mask slip-up was a costly reminder of how unforgiving baseball's rulebook can be. One mistake, one touch, and the scoreboard felt it.
Goes after the ball, he uses his mask to touch the ball, which is patently illegal.
So,
that's an error that...
Torrens owned up to it, but that did little to soften the blow. Mets fans watched in disbelief as momentum swung the other way. Baseball's got a way of punishing even the smallest errors, and this one sung pretty bad.
Armstrong comes into second base. Watch closely. Watch the helmet. The helmet's down, and they rule him safe.
Pete Crow-Armstrong's hustle became pure chaos at Citi Field. His helmet became part of the play, and confusion spread faster than the throw to second. The decision left even veteran broadcasters stunned.
Electricity. Come on, right? Isn't there an electricity rule?
Ben Franklin was safe.
That's right.
For the Cubs, it was a break, but for the Mets, it was robbery. Fans debated every angle. Replay screens were lit up and debates raged far beyond the stadium. This was one of those times that the rulebook felt about as slippery as the base itself.
Gleyber Torrens lifts the fly ball, left center field, headed deep there. It is gone with some help from a fan.
Game 1 of the World Series brought tension from the very beginning. Gleyber Torrens thought he had a moment that would light up the month of October, but a fan's reach over the fence silenced the celebration. The umpires ruled interference and the stadium atmosphere changed in an instant.
We're going to call that fan interference.
He reached over and immediately the call from the left field umpire, Chad Fairchild.
For Yankees fans, the call seemed like a gut punch. Dodgers fans breathed easier knowing fortune had swung their way. Even in baseball's grandest of moments, one reach from the crowd can leave history changed.
That is not funny. Well, fouled at the last second, and Drew Millis wearing one. Yeah.
August baseball can be unforgiving, and Drew Millis learned that the hard way. One swing broke more than rhythm, leaving the Nationals catcher with a broken finger and a quiet dugout. The call was catcher's interference, but the price was much higher than one base.
No, nothing close. I think they did get it. And that's where the bat hits. I was wondering how it got.
He walked off with his season in question, and fans knew the Nationals had just lost more than a glove behind the plate. Baseball can be pretty cruel like that, turning the routine plays into breaking points. Literally.
Chop to second. There's one. On to first.
Aaron Judge may have had a big day at the plate, but all eyes were on a single slide that changed the tone of the game. His raised arm stopped more than a throw, leaving the Brewers fuming and the Yankees grinning.
Now they're saying that Judge put his hand up. Let's see if he did.
Judge defended the move, but the debate took on a life of its own. Was it smart base running or was it crossing the line? In moments like these, a single decision can overshadow an entire scoreboard. Hanley Ramirez turned a simple play into a rules lesson in 2013. His attempt to drop a liner for a sneaky double play was met with quick judgment from the umpires, and the crowd made sure he felt it.
Watch where Hanley is. Yeah, there's no way he could have backed off that ball. He caught it knee high.
Moments like this keep baseball pure, where instincts clash with the letter of the law. His move sparked debate, but the ruling stood firm. The game rolled on, leaving behind a ripple of boos and a nod to the rulebook.
Benintendi pops it up on the infield. And Henderson will make the catch.
May baseball turned into chaos when a game-ending call stunned the White Sox and left the Orioles walking off with an 8-6 win. A high pop-up and a routine catch spiraled into uproar when Andrew Vaughn was ruled for interference, killing Chicago's rally in a single breath.
No way!
This would be an unbelievable ending.
Adrian Johnson.
The ruling sparked an instant storm, with MLB later admitting discretion could have been used. Fans debated every angle, and the White Sox dugout seethed.
Back here at Wrigley, Carlos Mendoza coming out because Edwin Díaz has just been ejected.
The roar of Wrigley Field turned cold as Edwin Díaz's night ended before he even faced a batter. A quick inspection, a sharp exchange, and he was gone. Fans were stunned, and the Mets bullpen suddenly felt a whole lot smaller.
His warm-up tosses.
The whispers in the dugout said everything. One of the league's most dominant closers was sent packing, his reputation now under the microscope.